This is Peter Lau. Today is Saturday, October 12th. I'm at 19927 Tomlee Avenue, Torrance, California. I'll be entering through the right side cleanout. So this cleanout is located near the electrical panel, just on the other side of the garage. In a brief moment, we will be transitioning to the end of the sewer line, and that provides the clearest view. We're about 105 feet into the main sewer line, where it ties in with the city sewer. We're noted at a depth of 9 feet. I'll be making my way back towards the access point. Currently, what you're seeing on the screen, that's the city sewer lateral. As long as a property is on the sewer line, typically they'll all have their own individual sewer line that runs out to meet this connection. The camera is currently resting on what's called the saddle, and the saddle is just the curvature of the pipe that goes out to meet this connection. So any point prior to the saddle, and the saddle included, is going to be on the homeowner's responsibility in terms of maintenance if there's anything that needs to be done to the line. Again, that's why I scope out all the way to the city. The distance indicator is on the bottom left-hand side of the screen. So as I pull the line back, that number will be decreasing. So what I'm looking out for in this portion of the line, looking out for any kind of offsets, cracks, root intrusion, anything that may cause complications to the sewer line. I will further elaborate. Water was ran prior and during the inspection. It's been about 2 minutes since the water has been turned off. So with the running water, I'm checking for a few things, making sure that there's no sloping issues, there's no slow draining in the house. And here on the left-hand side of the pipe, you're seeing what's called an offset. So an offset is the joint that connects two sections of clay together, or rather the joint has become off-centered, typically due to earthquakes, heavy construction, root intrusion, things of that nature. That allows for moisture to seep out of the joint, and if there are trees or vegetation growing in close proximity to the sewer line, that's typically how roots grow into the line because of that moisture. And then we're seeing some very faint amount of roots on the right-hand side. So it really doesn't look like roots at this point, but it is growing in at the joint. And if you give it enough time, those roots will continue to grow. And that's typically why you get either slow draining or blockage further down the line. And then just more offsets noted within the clay. And same kind of formation here on the top right hand side of the screen. You're seeing some roots growing in at the joint. So if you have roots growing in the clay piping, typically that'll become a recurring issue, meaning you'll have to do maintenance every so often depending on the speed of the root growth. And then at about 51 feet, 52 feet, we do have transition of materials. So we're going from clay piping to ABS, which is a newer material. This is indicated in homes built during the 1970s and beyond. This is considered modern day plumbing material. And this is right at basically at the front door in the planter area of the house. That's where that transition is. So things I'm looking out for within this portion of the line, it is a plastic synthetic pipe, so I'm looking out for any issues with sloping, typically due to the dirt not being compacted properly as this pipe is put in. So I'm looking out for bellies, which is a sag or low spot in the line, and that's indicated by any stagnant water, another reason why I ran the water in the first place. But the ABS portion of the line, as well as the clay, is free of any debris buildup thus far, with about 24 feet remaining. noticing any stagnant water within the line. So again, most of the ABS is completely underneath the house, except for the portion where it transitions. We have a few feet where it goes in front of the house. And that's a pretty standard plumbing setup. Once again, this house is indicated for this type of material. And this concludes the inspection of the main sewer line. If you have any questions or concerns, please do not hesitate to call, text, or email me. Thank you.